In the vast and varied landscapes of the United States, human beings have constructed some of the most extraordinary structures on Earth. Much like the intricate nests of weaver birds or the colossal dams of beavers, these homes are not merely shelters, but grand statements of ambition, power, and artistic vision. They are monuments to an era, built by individuals who sought to shape their environment in their own image. Today, we're exploring 5 of the largest mansions in the United States, venturing into a world of unparalleled scale and opulence that, honestly, few have ever witnessed firsthand. Our journey will take us from the forested mountains of North Carolina to the sun-drenched hills of California and across the exclusive enclaves of New York. For each of these remarkable estates, we shall reveal the identity of the individuals who conceived them, the immense value they represent in today's world, and the fascinating stories etched into their very foundations. We will uncover the history, the triumphs, and sometimes the controversies that surround these architectural titans. Prepare to witness the pinnacle of residential construction, where every room tells a story, and every hallway echoes with the past. These are not simply houses. They are ecosystems of luxury, sprawling complexes designed to cater to every conceivable human desire. They possess their own unique life cycles, from their painstaking creation by visionary founders to their current roles as private sanctuaries, public museums, or even contentious assets in a world of high finance. As we peel back the layers of history and design, we will discover what truly defines these magnificent dwellings and the legacy they leave on the American landscape. So, let us begin our expedition into the heart of domestic grandeur. Our first destination lies nestled within the Blue Ridge Mountains of Asheville, North Carolina. Here, amidst 8,000 acres of breathtakingly managed forests and gardens, stands a true colossus of the Gilded Age, the Biltmore Estate. This is not merely a home, it is a kingdom unto itself, the largest privately owned house in the United States. It was the vision of one man, George Washington Vanderbilt II, a scion of one of America's most powerful families. In the late 19th century, he sought to create a sanctuary, a self-sustaining European-style estate in the heart of the American wilderness, a feat of logistics and design that remains staggering to this day. The sheer scale of Biltmore is difficult to comprehend. With 250 rooms including 35 bedrooms, 43 bathrooms, and an astonishing 65 fireplaces, the chateau-esque style mansion is a testament to boundless ambition. Construction was a monumental undertaking, employing 1,000 workers and artisans who toiled for 6 years to bring Vanderbilt's dream to life. Every detail, from the soaring limestone facade to the intricate woodwork within, was meticulously planned. The estate boasts its own winery, farms, and a village, all designed to support the life of the great house. Valued at over $150 million, its true worth lies in its historical and cultural significance, a perfectly preserved artifact of a bygone era of extravagance. Today, the estate remains under the stewardship of the Vanderbilt family, a remarkable continuity of ownership. It has evolved from a private retreat into a celebrated public attraction, allowing visitors to step back in time and wander through its hallowed halls. One can almost hear the echoes of lavish parties, the quiet rustle of books in the 10,000-volume library, or the clatter of balls in the private bowling alley. The Biltmore Estate stands not just as a monument to wealth, but as a living, breathing example of a grand, romantic vision made manifest in stone, wood, and glass, enduring gracefully against the passage of time. We now travel north to the Gold Coast of Long Island, New York, a region once famous as the playground for America's wealthiest industrialists. Here, perched on the highest point in Huntington, we find Oheka Castle. Its name is an acronym, a clever combination of the letters from its creator's name, Otto Hermann Kahn. A German-born financier and patron of the arts, Kahn built this sprawling French chateau-inspired estate between 1914 and 1919. It was designed to be a stage for the most lavish entertaining imaginable, a place where the worlds of finance, politics, and Hollywood could converge in a dazzling display of roaring 20s opulence. With 127 rooms and covering over 109,000 square feet, Oheka was the second largest private home in America upon its completion. It was a marvel of its time, a fireproof structure of steel and concrete, surrounded by formal gardens that rivaled those of Versailles. Kahn hosted legendary parties here, welcoming royalty, heads of state, and Hollywood stars like Charlie Chaplin. The castle was a symbol of an era of unbridled optimism and excess. However, like the era it represented, its golden age was fleeting. After Khan's death in 1934, the estate passed through many hands, even serving as a military academy, falling into a state of profound disrepair. Its resurrection is a story of remarkable dedication. Purchased in the 1980s by a developer who saw its faded grandeur, Oheka Castle underwent the largest and most expensive private home restoration in American history. Today, valued at around $100 million, it operates as a luxury hotel and a premier wedding and event venue. It has found a new life, its halls once again filled with celebration. Its appearances in films and television have cemented its place in popular culture, a resilient survivor that has reclaimed its status as a landmark of American aspiration and architectural splendor. From the Gilded Age, we leap forward into the 21st century to the exclusive hills of Bel Air in Los Angeles. Here, a structure of a completely different nature dominates the skyline. It is known simply as the One. This is not a castle of old-world charm, but a mega mansion, a futuristic habitat of glass, marble, and water features. Conceived by developer Neil Niami, it was promoted as the ultimate trophy property, a home so vast and luxurious it would stand alone at the apex of the global real estate market. Its creation was a decade-long saga, a high-stakes gamble to build the most expensive private residence in American history. The statistics associated with the One are almost beyond belief. Sprawling across 105,000 square feet, it boasts 21 bedrooms and an incredible 49 bathrooms. Its amenities read more like a private resort than a home: a 30-car gallery, a 4-lane bowling alley, a 50-seat movie theater, 5 swimming pools, and even its own nightclub. The initial asking price was a jaw-dropping $500 million, a figure designed to capture the world's attention. This structure was not built for quiet family life but as a spectacle of modern capitalism, a place designed for a level of entertainment and display previously unimaginable. However, the story of the One is also a cautionary tale. Beset by construction delays, financing issues, and legal battles, the grand vision spiraled into a complex web of debt. The property ultimately fell into bankruptcy, a dramatic fall from its lofty ambitions. It was eventually sold at auction for a fraction of its original asking price, its ownership changing hands under the stark glare of financial reality. Despite its troubled history, the One remains a legendary structure, a monument to the extreme limits of modern residential development, and a fascinating case study in the precarious nature of mega luxury. Our journey now returns to the East Coast, to the exclusive beachfront community of Sagaponack in the Hamptons, New York. Hidden behind towering hedges and formidable gates lies a compound of immense proportions: Fairfield. This is the domain of billionaire industrialist Ira Rennert. Unlike the other homes on our list, Fairfield is not known for its architectural beauty or historical significance, but for its sheer, overwhelming size and the intense controversy that has surrounded it since its inception. It is a private fortress, a sprawling complex that has tested the boundaries of what a community considers a single-family home. Completed in the early 2000s, the main house alone is over 62,000 square feet, but the entire compound is a labyrinth of buildings that brings the total area to well over 110,000 square feet. It contains somewhere between 21 and 29 bedrooms and a staggering 39 bathrooms. The amenities are on an industrial scale, including a 164-seat theater, a 2-lane bowling alley, a basketball court, and a garage capable of holding 100 cars. Most controversially, the estate features its own private power plant on site, a feature that sparked outrage among neighbors who feared it was not a home, but a commercial retreat or corporate facility in disguise. The opulence of Fairfield, valued at over $250 million, is deeply intertwined with its owner's business history. Ira Rennert faced legal challenges, alleging that the funds used to construct this colossal estate were improperly diverted from a failing mining company he owned, adding a layer of financial intrigue to the physical structure. Fairfield thus stands as a symbol of modern Gilded Age excess, a deeply private world built on an epic scale. It is a fascinating if divisive example of how personal wealth can be translated into a residential environment of almost unimaginable size and seclusion. For our final destination, we travel to the Golden Hills of San Simeon, California, to a place where fantasy was made real. This is Hearst Castle, the legendary estate of the publishing magnate William Randolph Hearst. More than just a mansion, this is a sprawling hilltop village, a collection of magnificent buildings and priceless art that reflects the eclectic and grandiose tastes of its creator. Between 1919 and 1947, Hearst, alongside his brilliant architect Julia Morgan, labored to build what he called La Cuesta Encantada, the Enchanted Hill. It was to be his personal retreat, a museum for his vast collections, and a playground for the Hollywood elite. The estate is a dazzling fusion of architectural styles, primarily Mediterranean Revival, with towers and terraces that seem to rise organically from the landscape. The main house, Casa Grande, with its 115 rooms, is flanked by 3 opulent guest houses. The entire complex is a treasure trove, filled with ancient artifacts, European antiques, tapestries, and paintings that Hearst collected on a prodigious scale. The grounds are equally spectacular, featuring the iconic Neptune pool, an outdoor Greco-Roman temple in its own right, and the stunning indoor Roman pool, tiled with Venetian glass and real gold. Upon Hearst's death, the castle was donated to the state of California, as its upkeep was too monumental for his heirs. Now a National Historic Landmark, and a museum open to the public, it is valued at over $195 million. Millions of visitors have walked its marbled floors, marveling at the sheer audacity of one man's vision. Hearst Castle is not just a home, it is a storybook palace brought to life, a testament to the power of media, money, and imagination. It remains a uniquely American landmark, a fantastical world built on a Californian hilltop, overlooking the vast Pacific Ocean. We have journeyed across the country, from historic castles to modern marvels, witnessing firsthand the sheer scale of human ambition translated into architecture. From the Vanderbilt's Gilded Age dream in Biltmore, to the controversial opulence of Fairfield, and the modern spectacle of The One, each mansion tells a unique story of its creator and its time. These are more than just buildings. They are cultural artifacts, ecosystems of design, history, and personal vision that continue to captivate and inspire awe. They challenge our very definition of what a home can be. The legacies of these estates are as varied as their designs. Some, like Hearst Castle and Biltmore, have transformed into public treasures, allowing us to step into a bygone era. Others, like Oheka Castle, have found new purpose, their halls once again filled with life and celebration. And some remain intensely private worlds, symbols of unimaginable wealth and seclusion. Each one in its own way has left an indelible mark on the American landscape, a permanent reminder of the heights that wealth and imagination can achieve. Now we turn the question to you. Of these 5 monumental homes, which one impressed you the most? Was it the historic grandeur of Biltmore, the modern audacity of The One, or the fantastical creation of Hearst Castle? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love reading about which aspects of these incredible homes resonated with you. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary tour. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of architectural giants, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications for more explorations of the world's most amazing homes.